What happens to your brain, hormones, and fertility when you watch porn and masturbate every day? The shocking truth you were never told. Did you know that watching porn daily can physically change your brain structure, just like drug addiction? Or that excessive masturbation may actually decrease your sperm quality over time? Before we dive in, do yourself a favor. Hit that like button to support more eye-opening content like this. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe and comment your thoughts below. Have you ever felt a difference in your body or brain after quitting porn or reducing masturbation? Let's talk about it. Introduction: why this topic can change your life. What if everything you were told about masturbation and porn was only half the truth? We're living in the most hypersexualized era in human history. In the time it takes you to blink, thousands of explicit videos are uploaded to the internet, and millions of young men are consuming them, often without realizing the long-term cost. Some say masturbation is completely harmless, even healthy. Others say it ruins your life. So who's right? In this brutally honest deep dive, we'll uncover what truly happens to your body, brain, hormones, and fertility when you masturbate and watch porn, especially every single day. This isn't just opinion. We'll back it up with neuroscience, endocrinology, real-life examples, and expert insight. And no, this isn't a no-fap cult message. It's science-based, balanced, and meant to empower you. Part 1, Days 1 through 7. Masturbation, healthy habit or silent saboteur. Shocking fact. According to a 2016 study published in Andrology, the average male now starts watching porn as early as age 11. Dr. Sunil Chandal and other fertility specialists agree. Masturbation in moderation isn't harmful. In fact, when done once every 3 to 5 days, it may even help your body by flushing out old sperm, maintaining prostate health, and supporting hormonal balance. Scientific insight. A 2010 study published in Fertility and Sterility showed that moderate ejaculation improves DNA integrity of sperm and may lower inflammation in the prostate. But when masturbation turns into a compulsive, daily or even multiple times a day behavior, the story changes drastically. What happens when you masturbate every day? Your sperm don't get time to mature. Sperm take about 64 to 72 hours to fully develop. Constant ejaculation interrupts this process, leading to lower motility and count. Your dopamine system gets overloaded. Each orgasm triggers a dopamine spike. Do it too often, and your brain starts becoming desensitized. You develop sexual burnout. Sexual fatigue, loss of motivation, and even erectile issues can occur, especially in real-life intimacy. Real-life example: a 27-year-old software engineer reported feeling numb during sex with his partner. After quitting daily porn and reducing masturbation to twice a week, his libido returned in 4 weeks. Part 2, Days 8 to 14. Porn, the pleasure that's rewiring your brain. Unbelievable stat: MRI scans show that porn addicts have reduced gray matter in the brain's reward center, similar to drug addicts. Let that sink in. When you watch porn, your brain releases a massive surge of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But repeated high levels of stimulation cause something called dopamine tolerance. This means your brain demands more intense and extreme content just to feel the same excitement. Research by Dr. Valerie Vaughan, Cambridge University, found that porn addicts have brain responses identical to cocaine users. The same reward circuits light up. What happens to your brain? You become desensitized to real intimacy. Sex with a real partner seems boring compared to high-definition fantasies. Your pleasure threshold rises. Simple touches, kisses, or real eye contact no longer bring satisfaction. You experience libido crash, a decrease in sex drive, and even erectile dysfunction in your 20s or 30s. Case study. In a 2020 clinical case, a 22-year-old with no medical issues couldn't perform sexually with his girlfriend. Diagnosis: porn-induced erectile dysfunction, PIED. He recovered after 90 days of abstinence. Part 3, Days 15 to 30. Your sperm, hormones, and fertility on the line. Did you know Excessive masturbation and porn use increases cortisol, the stress hormone, and lowers testosterone, the foundation of male fertility and vitality. According to Dr. Sunil Shandal, the issue isn't masturbation itself. The real danger lies in chronic overstimulation, which disrupts the hormonal orchestra in a man's body. Hormonal disruption breakdown. Testosterone drops, chronic dopamine spikes followed by guilt, shame, and stress suppress testosterone via cortisol elevation. GnRH suppression. Hypothalamus stops signaling the production of sex hormones. Reduced LH and FSH. These hormones are essential for sperm production. Low sperm count and poor motility. Study. Highlight. A 2015 study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine showed men who watched porn daily had significantly lower testosterone levels than those who didn't. Real-life example. A couple trying to conceive for over 8 months saw zero success. The male partner had normal health, but was addicted to porn and masturbated 2 to 3 times daily. After quitting for 45 days and improving lifestyle, they conceived naturally. Still with us? You're already ahead of 90% of people. Comment if you've ever had unexplained fatigue or low drive. Subscribe because the next section is all about real solutions, like if you're learning something valuable so far. Part 4, days 31 to 60, mental health, guilt, and relationship breakdown. Startling fact, chronic porn users are 3 times more likely to report symptoms of depression, according to the Journal of Affective Disorders, 2018. The guilt cycle. 1. You watch porn, dopamine rush. 2. You ejaculate, temporary relief. 3. You feel guilt or shame, cortisol spikes. 4. You feel worse, need more porn to escape. 5. Libido crashes, intimacy fails. This is how dopamine burnout and depression begin, how it destroys relationships. Emotional detachment from partners. Unrealistic sexual expectations. Reduced physical intimacy, delayed ejaculation or erectile issues. Real-world testimony. A 34-year-old man lost connection with his wife due to porn addiction. After 90 days of detox and therapy, he reported, "It felt like I had to retrain my brain to fall in love again." Psychological impact, increased anxiety, lower confidence, lack of motivation, feelings of isolation and worthlessness. Part 5, days 61 to 90, breaking free and rebuilding your sexual health solution. Checklist from Dr. Shandal and experts. 1. Quit porn for 30 to 90 days. Your brain will start to reset. 2. Replace the habit with healthy dopamine sources. Exercise, sun, cold showers, breath work. 3. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. Sleep boosts testosterone. 4. Exercise regularly. Strength training increases free testosterone. 5. Focus on real intimacy. Practice eye contact, touch, and connection without pressure. 6. Seek medical help if fertility issues persist beyond 6 months. The power of a positive mindset, self-respect, patience, and commitment are your greatest allies. You're not broken, you're just rewiring. Masturbation isn't evil. Addiction is the enemy. Conclusion. The truth you deserve to know. Here's the bottom line. Masturbation in moderation is not harmful. Daily porn consumption leads to desensitization, hormone disruption, and sexual dysfunction. Excessive masturbation driven by addiction is damaging, not the act itself. Your brain can heal, your hormones can rebalance, your relationships can thrive. You are not alone and you're not powerless. The truth is uncomfortable, but it's also liberating. If you found value in this brutally honest breakdown, support the mission. Like this video, subscribe to join our growing community, share it with someone struggling. Comment your biggest takeaway or personal story. Together, let's break the silence, defeat the stigma, and rebuild sexual health from the ground up.